Hello friends, welcome to an affluent IAS. So today we are dealing with the Hindu analysis of 11th Jan 2025. So hope you are reading well, revising well of your general studies static portion for upcoming preliminary examination for UPSC and other competitive exams. So for that, in order to qualify any of the competitive exams, current affairs plays a very important role, as you know it pretty well. So let's begin today's articles. Before diving into today's articles, myself Pooja Shamkode. So we are from the same background, quite from long ago. So let's begin today's articles. First article, which is not that important, but we need to know the actual meaning, what they wanted to trying to convince to the aspirants. Okay, Donald Trump ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. Donald Trump sentenced in hush money case which is not punished. Hush, what is the meaning of hush? Hush is being silent. What does that mean? Being silent or keep quiet sort of a thing. ಹುಷ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಶಾಂತದಿಂದ ಇದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ quite some amount of money and asking them to keep quiet. Okay, this is why this is in news. That is important. Purpose is required in order to read any of the article. What is the purpose? What is the objective, if any? Okay, so why it was in news? Okay, these were the three questions you need to ask yourself before reading to any of the article which are given in the particular news. Okay, in the particular article. So here they are saying, though the president-elect gets an unconditional discharge. Unconditional discharge. What is that they trying to say here? See, Donald Trump is about to take his charge on 20th Jan, right? So he is about to become he's already been a president of USA, America. So he has got an unconditional discharge. What does that mean? What is this unconditional discharge? Unconditional discharge. What does this mean? What does this particular word says? Okay, it is a type of criminal sentence. It is a type of a criminal sentence, okay, where a person, okay, where a person is found guilty of an offense. Offense in the sense, it is a kind of a illegal activity. Okay, illegal activity, ಕಾನೂನು ಬಾಹಿರ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. So where a person is found guilty of certain offense, but there is no such punishment is given. Punishment in the sense, what are those punishment? Any sort of fine? Okay, there were no fine involved here. Imprisonment, no imprisonments. Okay, and then no probation. Okay, no probation. ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಪರೀಕ್ಷಣೆಗಳು ನಡೆಯೋ ಹಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. He will not have any sort of punishments like such as fine, any sort of money in the form of fine or imprisonment, okay, or any sort of probation. Okay, he's not taking into any sort of a custody in order to do any sort of probation. And again, one more point is very important here. He will become the first president of the US to be sentenced as felon. He is the first felon of White House. Okay, felon is all about aparadha. Okay, so he is saying there is no such punishment would serve. Okay, and no such other factors like the individual's position or circumstances make sanctions inappropriate. So all these are not at all required, and this is not that important. You need to know the actual meaning of hush money case. You are giving a money to the party and you are asking them to keep quiet. Okay, sort of hush. There is a song related to it, which is not that good enough. So hush is all about silent, being silent after doing some illegal activities, which is considered no, whereas he'll not be punished under certain in that particular circumstances. Understood? He's about to become a president of, he already became a president of America. Officially he is taking a charge in the upcoming days. Okay, very important article for the day, second one. Okay, presidents invite for at home to honor crafts from South. What does this mean? What they were trying to say here? Okay, so let's discuss. See, it comes under GS1, that is history. So you need to get to know in which paper it do come, and apart from that, which is that subject. Let us say GS1 has geography, history, okay, Indian society as well. So you need to bifurcate. You need to bifurcate which is that general studies subject is all about. Okay, which is that general studies paper and the particular subject. Okay, presidents invite for at home to honor crafts. Crafts is all about handcrafts from all over South India. South India andre Dakshina Bharata. Okay, so what is that important? So first one, president Draupadi Murmu is a Republic Day, upcoming Republic Day, that is will be on January 26th. Okay, so are set to receive a gift box containing the best South India GI tagged crafts. Here are some products featured in the hamper. They are giving as a gifts from the South India, which has got a GI tagged, geographical indication. Okay, indices, GI. So tax will be awarded, okay, based on certain certain states have certain, okay, sort of kind of economical perspectives. In economy we do have intellectual property rights. Under this particular topic or the chapter, we'll be reading which of those states will have certain GI tax, and even particular districts do have their own identity based on that particular GI tag, geographical indication. Okay, so let's discuss very important one, Pochampalli ikat on a pencil pouch. Okay, here Pochampalli ikat on a pencil pouch. So this looks exactly like this. It is a Telangana staple, ಅಂದರೆ ತೆಲಂಗಾಣದ ಪ್ರಧಾನವಾದಂತಹ ಒಂದು handcraft ಆಗಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು. Okay, so for its distinct geometric patterns and bold colors. Geometric patterns and bold colors ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ತುಂಬ ಪ್ರಧಾನವಾಗಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲಿ, ತೆಲಂಗಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ. Next comes ಎತಿಕೋಪಕ ಟಾಯ್ಸ್. ಟಾಯ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಗೊಂಬೆಗಳು, ಬೊಂಬೆ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ರೈಟ್. The soft wood and lacquer toys from from Andhra Pradesh. So every day, so we do have all these toys at our home also. So please do watch what is Etiko Paka toys. Okay. Third one is Kalamkari on bamboo. These goodies will arrive in a bamboo box. Bamboo box decorated with a Kalamkan pen drawn natural dyes. These are a painting, sort of a painting. Let's see, Kalamkari, its origin is from Andhra Pradesh and as well as from Telangana. Kalam andre it means pen. Okay, Kalam is all about pen. The meaning of Kalam is pen. So particular intricate style of hand painting onto cloth. Hand painting irutte yaudra mele, ಬಟ್ಟೆಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ. So on cloth we do have a hand painting. It's a kind of a pen. Okay. And then the very important again, Kanchipuram, as you know it, Kanchipuram silk saris as a pouch. It is high richness, elegance, silk, okay, all the way from Tamil Nadu. You need to remember Tamil Nadu will get a Kanchipuram silk, okay. Kalamkari on bamboo, we do get both from Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Ethiko Pakka toys is from Andhra Pradesh, and Pochampalli iCart on a pencil pouch. So try to Google it and try to know it, okay, how it looks alike for a more information. Craft work from the 5 southern states. First one is Tamil Nadu, second one is Kerala, third one is Karnataka, and fourth one is Telangana, and fifth one is Andhra Pradesh. All the way from all these southern India's states, they are getting as a gift hampers in return inside a particular box. Okay, next, bamboo box. Here we do have a craft elements will be packed in a box. Okay, all these craft elements will be packed in certain box made of bamboo weave ಇಂದ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ with a kalamkari paintings. Okay, kalamkari paintings. Here it is a painting. Okay, so it is, kalam is all about pen, so they are making certain paintings on the cloths. Understood? On certain boxes also. Elements of the box include, and this particular box includes ikat, pochampalli, pochampal. Okay, it also covers pochampalli cover that can be used even after the box has been dismantled. Even if you open that particular box, okay, then a fridge magnet depicting Mysore's Ganjipa art. So what is this? Mysore Ganjipa art. Ganjipa, okay, art. ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಮೈಸೂರು ಗಾಂಜಿಫಾ ಆರ್ಟ್? ಈ ಕಲೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ, these are very small masterpieces of miniature art that are Indian playing cards and as well as tarot cards. Tarot cards is all about, they'll assume, they'll predict your future life characteristics, what happens in your near future, and what says, let us say about any sort of your career related thing or your marriage related thing. Any sort of personal reading can be done through these tarot cards. Again, these are also called as Indian playing cards. Very important. We can get to see in Karnataka, that is in Mysore. Okay, playing cards. A handmade pouch of Kanchivaram silk from Tamil Nadu. Kanchivaram silk all the way from Tamil Nadu. Again, one more important handcraft, okay, is Ethiko Pakka dolls, which is also called as Ethiko Pakka toys and also called as Ethiko Pakka Bommalu. Okay, there are numerous names. First one is Ethiko Pakka dolls, second one is Ethiko Pakka toys, third one is Ethiko Pakka Bommalu. It is all the way from Andhra Pradesh. A male and female doll. Okay, doll just like Rajkumari and Rani and Raja Rani sort of a dolls you'll get. King and queen sort of a dolls, or during marriage ceremony we used to see a male and a female sort of a thing. So here also you'll get a smaller male and female dolls and toys over there. You can get to see in the Google. Okay, are included along with bookmarks also, and they are made up of screw pine leaves woven by artistes from Kerala, all the way from Kerala. Okay, these are very important. First one is Pochampalli iCut. Second one is Ethiko Pakka toys. Okay, Ethiko Pakka toys or dolls, or Bommalu, which is we can see in Andhra Pradesh. Okay, and then Kalamkari on bamboo. Okay, fourth one is Kanchipuram silk, all the way from Tamil Nadu. Very important. GI tags is equally very important. You need to correlate with your GS, especially economy, IPR, intellectual property rights, and apart from that, which state has got which geographical indication. You need to know all those status, and even particular status has particular district related, particular district has its own unique thing. So for that they'll get a geographical indications. Understood? Hope you understood. ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿಕಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಆಯಾ ಒಂದು ರಾಜ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಆಯಾ ಒಂದು GI ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈವನ್ ಇನ್ ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಸಹ ನಿಮಗೆ GI ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ಸ್ಗಳು ದೊರಕುತ್ತವೆ. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ರೀಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಿವೈಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಎವರ್ the articles were in the news. Understood? Next article. So see, today's articles are important, so try to read and revise. Okay, so now we are moving on to editorial section. Forging leadership with India's youth power. What they wanted to trying to say here? India's youth power. So they are trying to link it with leadership qualities. So how do we get leadership qualities from the India's youth power? Whenever you will see youth, who will you remember? Swami Vivekananda ji, right? Rise, wake up, so many things he had said. Do not worry about tomorrow and many things. Okay, ಲೈಕ್ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ, ಏಳಿ ಎದ್ದೇಳಿ ಎಚ್ಚರಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಗುರಿ ಮುಟ್ಟುವ ತನಕ ನಿಲ್ಲದಿರಿ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಅ ಟ್ರೆಮೆಂಡಸ್ advices and suggestions to all the youths and youngsters in the modern days also. So we need to follow his all the things whatever he had said in the last decades. Okay, we know his life stories and he is a legendary person of India. So we need to follow his each and every wordings and sentences. We need to understand it and we need to try to implement in our day-to-day lives. It's not just for reading purpose. It is in order to inculcate in your lifestyle also. Okay. So every year, January 12, that is tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow is a day which is called as a National Youth Festival. Okay. National Youth Festival anta celebrate madalagutte on every year January 12th, which is very important for your prelims and as well as this year whoever is giving interview personality test yavagiruttho. So it is very important for your interview exams also. Okay, personality test. Try to remember January 12 is celebrated as a National Youth Festival. Okay, it is also the birth anniversary of Shri Swami Vivekananda ji. Okay, so the main motive and the purpose behind forging leadership with India's youth power is all about Vikasit Bharat Young Leaders Dialogue is an innovative one. It is a very creative and innovative sort of a program they have made that is called as Vikasit Bharat. Okay, it has a vision of engaging India's youth in the developmental journey of the nation. In order to develop India, in order to having a coordination with the other nations also. Okay, let's see how. The program seeks to harness the collective energy, creativity and leadership potential of young minds to contribute towards realizing a Vikasit Bharat. In order to realize what Vikasit Bharat is all about. Vikasit Bharat, in turn, it has an advanced structure called as Developed India. So till now we were using the word called as Developing India. So now we are using through this particular Vikasit Bharat program called as Developed India. So this is the main motive. Okay. So our beloved Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji's belief is that the youth of the country are central to India's growth. Okay. So India's economically or socio-culturally, okay, social or cultural aspects in all the dimensions. So if we wanted to have India's growth, then youths, youngsters, ಇಂದಿನ ಯುವಕರೇ ನಾಳಿನ ಪ್ರಜೆಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಅಥವಾ ಇಂದಿನ ಯುವಕರೇನಿದಾರೋ ಸೊ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದ ಒಂದು ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದಂತಹ ಪ್ರಧಾನವಾದಂತಹ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆಗೆ ಕಾರಣೀಭೂತರಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲಾಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಂಡಿಯಾಸ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆನ್ today's youngsters or today's youths. Okay, the dialogue provides a platform for young leaders to engage in discussions, exchange ideas and collaborate on solutions to the nation's challenges, whatever the challenges we are facing. So in order to collaborate all the youngsters together and to have a certain discussions, healthy discussions Okay, and we can able to exchange our own ideas in order to develop our nation in a well manner, in order to have a Vikasit Bharat. Okay, contribute in a proactive way towards India's progress again. So dialogue, it is not just a dialogue, it is a competitive dialogue. Okay, we are competing with all the other nations here, right? It is very dynamic in nature, multi-stage initiative, okay, and designed to engage and empower India's youth in the country's developmental journey. So it is very, because as youths are or youngsters are involved in this process, so it is very dynamic in nature, and again it has got a multi-stage or multi-dimensional approach and initiatives. Okay, by using all those, by having or by including the discussions. Okay, and second one is exchanging ideas from one to one connection. So we are sharing our ideas to another person is also giving their ideas, alternative ideas we do get, right? Collaborative approaches. Okay, we need to understand each other in order to maintain that, or in order to reach that level where we want Vikasit Bharat has to be. Okay, Vikasit Bharat. So young leaders dialogue, it is a young leaders dialogue, is designed to inspire the youth of India to think critically. Critical thinking is very much required to grow India as well as youths. So here features includes this year festival, National Youth Festival has certain features. So during the celebration we need to foster a spirit of national integration. We need to integrate India with all the other countries, right? And promoting the ideals of youth empowerment and creativity. We need to empower our youths as well as in order to have a critical thinking by having their innovative ideas and creative ideas. Okay, and it also includes 17 sustainable development goals, SDGs, and target is given till 2030. This is very important. And we do have many unique features like through virtual participation, virtual in the sense with digital platforms. Okay, second one is 2025 National Youth Festival will feature certain workshops and panels on leadership and innovation. And second thing is cultural programs they'll provide for the youngsters. And third one is technological related, technical and or tech and innovation showcases. Okay, there were so many exhibitions and presentations to involve here. Okay, from the young tech innovators or entrepreneurs related to health sector, education sector, agricultural sector and urban development. Understood? So, and again fourth one is engagement with leaders. Okay, and fifth one is recognition of youth contributions. What is the recognition or the identity of those youth contributions? Okay, and then role of My Bharat. My is Mera You Bharat. My is an acronym for Mera You Bharat. Okay, an autonomous body which comes under the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. This is important for your preliminary examination. Under which ministry you'll get My Bharat? They can give you as a statement, not directly. So try to remember. It plays an instrumental role in shaping and guiding the direction of the National Youth Festival. Try to remember. Very important for your personality test whoever is about to giving this year. Okay. So India journey so far on the AI, artificial intelligence military bandwagon. So this is not that important. So we'll be updating if it is important in the upcoming days. India has begun harnessing AI's potential to strengthen its defense ecosystem, but there are still significant impediments. Okay, so not that important, you can skip that particular article. So here Supreme Court dismisses pleas challenging law on women's reservation. Okay, Supreme Court dismissed certain challenges on women's reservation. We do have certain challenges, so Supreme Court has dismissed those challenges. Let's see what were those challenges. So basically what is important for your prelims here is, so in the year 2023 Supreme Court dismissed certain petitions filed in the year 23, okay, which has challenged certain provisions of law for 33% reservation for women's it has been given in the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha as well as in the state legislature including Delhi. Okay, this is very important. 33% 33% ಮೀಸಲಾತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲಾಗಿತ್ತು ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಲೋಕಸಭೆ ರಾಜ್ಯಸಭೆ ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಲೆಜಿಸ್ಲೇಚರ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡಿಂಗ್ ಅವರ್ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಇಸ್, ಸಿ after the next census, okay, only after implementing these women's reservation must be implemented only after conducting a fresh census followed by a delimitation exercise. This is completely violating the article 14, that is right to equality. Hence it has been dismissed from the Supreme Court. Understood? So again, further, the petitions had sought the court to declare the offending clause as void ab initio. What does this mean? Void ab initio. So what it says, this word says void is another synonym for null. Okay, it is a legal term, okay, which means something was void from the beginning, from the start. Initio is from the initial, something was void, something was nil, something was empty or has no legal effect from the start. There is no legal effect from the start. That's why it was offending. Okay, offending. This is the key term here. So basically what you can remember here is 33% reservation has been given to the women's in the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and as well as state legislature including Delhi. This is important. And Okkaligas, Lingayats against caste census. They were against the caste census. Why it was in the news? Okay, so Okkaligas and the dominant land owning communities we do call, because they'll keep themselves known for their occupation called as farming. Okay, cultivators, they are well known for cultivators sort of a thing. Okay, that's why the name Okkaligas, the one who will do their work in their land, cultivators. Okay, they'll cultivate their land. Okay, so they are dominant land owning communities, Okkaligas, and Veerashaiva Lingayats in Karnataka. So there was a lot of conflict earlier only about Veerashaiva Lingayats in the year 2019 also, but nowadays there is a caste census between Okkaligas and Lingayats. Lingayats are known for Shaivism, so they are monotheists. Okay, monotheists. They'll worship Lord Shiva. Okay, they'll have a linga. Okay, linga. So they have Panchapitas, 5 pithas here, very important altogether. So what is this Lingayats and where do they come? Both comes from Karnataka. Okay, so why it was in the news? So which are more often divided over the issue of power sharing, okay, seem to be coming together to fight the socio-economic and educational survey, that is caste census, which is likely to be brought for the discussion before the next cabinet meeting. So what is Okkaligas? They are well known for their occupation. So they are called as a farmers, cultivators. Community is called as cultivator community. Okay, they'll cultivate in their land. Okay, Lingayats, they'll wear linga in their neck. So they'll do a worship for that linga, which is a great sign for Lord Shiva, which is very important. So try to know what Okkaligas and Lingayats, where do they come? Origin is from Karnataka. So that is all is important for the particular article. So let's have like-minded nations. They are talking about IR, like-minded nations. Okay, must strive for peace, prosperity. Rajnath sir has been said, emerging as leading voice for the global south. Global south, south in the sense in the south region, which are the continents do comes, they are talking about that. North America and all of that. Okay, Europe. Okay, all the other continents comes in the global north, and the downward continents are called as global south. They are talking about these regions. Okay, so India advocates for multi-aligned policy approach that engages multiple stakeholders, which ensures that diverse views are considered in our collective pursuit of prosperity. So the main aim or the goal of this particular article is you have to have a collective cohabitation and collective cooperation and coordination towards one another in order to have a peace in the particular nation and prosperity also we need for the particular country to grow, right? Like-minded countries should strive together for collective actions for peace and prosperity in order to maintain economic growth. Understood? So that is all is important in that particular article. Again, center calls for comprehensive approach to address impact of climate change on agriculture. How climate change is impacting an agriculture, because agriculture when it comes to climate change, there is we can get to see nowadays in Delhi air quality index has been quite high nowadays. AQI, air quality index, pollution is quite high there. So agri and commodity summit 2025, this is important, try to remember. Okay, and then strategies includes creating drought and flood resistant crop varieties. Okay, implementing certain efficient water management techniques, and as well as it also mitigation strategies we need to bring. We have to include certain natural farming techniques to reduce certain chemical or pesticide, and also improve the soil health. Okay, so that we can improve the income of the farmers. Farmers' income is quite less, became very less. The crop insurance scheme covers 40% of farmers. Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, all these programs they need to take care. They have to use all the schemes involved in the particular agriculture sector in order to they should adopt certain mitigation strategies, just like Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. Okay, they have to have certain subsidies, and they have to focus on certain programs and schemes so that they can make use of it. Okay, four pillars includes: first one is green lending across the sector, second one is data access, third one is internal green transformation, fourth one is resource mobilization. These were the four pillars. Not that important, try to know it. Okay, try to understand. 40% of the farmers has been using certain crop insurance schemes. Okay, so they have to utilize as much as schemes government is giving, especially centers provides almost all the schemes which can be helpful for the farmers and farmers income also. Okay, they should focus on their income as well as on the crops also, so that they can have natural farming and organic farming and other certain drip irrigation sort of a thing. They can make use of it. Okay, this article you can just have a glance, not that important. Okay, here 3 million Sudan children facing acute malnutrition, United Nations said. So there is a war between army and a paramilitary force in that particular region, quite from 20 months from now. Okay, there is a war going on between armies and paramilitary forces. So due to that, there was an estimated 3.2 million children under the age of 5. They are facing certain acute malnutrition. Okay, why they'll face this acute malnutrition? What was the reasons? Try to comment in the comment section below. Apart from that, Sudan is a country. Okay, north side we do have a Europe. Administration has been done by Europe. Okay, so east, west and south, what were the countries, bordering countries? Please try to comment in the comment section below. Okay, so this is what is important. Try to know, try to understand the articles, and try to know try to understand it in such a way that try to make a note out of it, especially related to GI tags, and all those articles were very important. And tomorrow is a National Youth Day. We do celebrate, and in addition to that, it is a birth anniversary of Sri Swami Vivekananda ji. So that is what for today's discussion. So we'll be meet up in tomorrow's class, again tomorrow's analysis. Keep supporting, stay tuned. Thank you everyone.